Hi, it's Kimberly from Kimberly's Mindstorm, and today I'm going to do my BookTube-A-Thon TBR. So I know it's been a while since I've put up any video, and it's not that I haven't recorded videos, I just haven't edited them, or I just haven't been happy with them, so I haven't posted them. But I'm going to try to, get back into the swing of things as I can, and I always do BookTube-A-Thon, so I'm going to try. This isn't the best week because it's also a week that I start back to school and I want to kind of get out and get outside some more, and so I don't have tons of time to just devote to pure reading. But I'm going to try to at least get some of the reading challenges done and maybe one or two of the actual challenges. So the first reading challenge is to read a book with a person on the cover. So for that book, I'm going to try to read The Mental Game of Writing. And this was suggested by, I think I saw another BookTube channel, and it has a person really beautiful with all her little imaginary things. And this just kind of gets you into the right frame of mind for writing. And it's something I always used to do, and I've kind of gotten out of it since I've had more stresses in my life. But I want to get back to writing more, and so hopefully this will help. So the reading challenge number 2 is to read a hyped book. And for that, I'm going to read Ruin and Rising. And this is part of the trilogy for what's that called? Like Smoke and Bone and Siege and Storm, or Shadow and Bone. And I read the other two and they were really good. So I thought I'd go ahead and try to read the third one this week. The fourth reading challenge, the third and fourth, I kind of put together. The third one is to finish a book in one day, and the fourth is to read about a character that's very different from you. So for those, I have chosen A Drowned City, Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, and this is a graphic novel about, that horrible time where there's a hurricane and the people just weren't prepared, and the government weren't prepared really to help them, and they thought they would, and some couldn't get out because they didn't have the money to, or didn't really believe it was going to be as bad as it was. And so I haven't been in this situation before. Fortunately, I think I would be able to leave with my pets and my family if I thought a hurricane was coming, but a lot of these people couldn't do that, or didn't feel like they needed to, or didn't feel like they could do that. And so it kind of tells their story. And so I'll be reading this one. Okay, number 5, I've heard tons of booktubers complain about. Just read a book entirely outdoors. And I love this idea. I used to read outside all the time. If you followed my channel, you know I was a naturalist for a long time, so I love being outside. It is really hot at the moment. I'm outside right now. My dogs are playing over in our little forested backyard. But I love this challenge, and I think it will be super fun, so I hope to do that. For this, I would like to read, my book's falling on me. I would like to read The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. And this is a good environmental story as well, so it kind of goes with the outside theme. So I think this robot, he finds himself, she finds herself kind of abandoned outside. She doesn't really know her purpose or why she's there. And, oh no, go turn that thing off. Uh-oh. I don't know where that cut off, so I'm going to just kind of jump back into it and see if I can't edit it out. Our cooling unit came on, it was super loud, so I went and turned that off, and so I'm going to just kind of go back. Anyway, the book I want to read for number 5, the read a book completely outdoors, is The Wild Robot. Now this is a book that kind of goes with that nature theme. She is on an island and she doesn't really know where she came from or why she's there, and there's all these wild creatures on the island. She kind of has to figure out where she belongs and her purpose and how to survive. At least that's what I get from the back of the book. And it's a popular book. It's just kind of a new book too, so not many people have heard about it. So I'm excited to read this because I love those nature themed books, and it seems kind of fun and light. The reading challenge number 6 is to read a book that you bought because of the cover. And I don't really read books based on just the cover, but there are some covers that I think are beautiful, and I'll read that book sooner, or I'll get more attached to that book because of the cover. And this is one of those. So this book is called Pax, and it is about a boy who has a fox, and his family's moving away, I think due to war. His father's going to be in a war, and so his father makes him put Pax out in the wild. But the thing is, this little fox Pax was not raised in the wild, so he doesn't know how to be a wild animal. And the boy tries to get back to Pax to kind of protect him. At least that's what I get from the back of the book that I've read so far, and the little synopsis. So this again has a good environmental feel to it, and I love books that deal with kind of taking care of animals and our relationship with both domesticated animals and wild animals. And so I'm really excited to read this book, and it's just beautiful. See a little bitty Pax, and he's so gorgeous, kind of looking out into the wilderness, and his colors match. So this is just a beautiful cover and a really sweet book. Okay, so the very last challenge, number 7, is to read 7 books in a week. I probably won't get to that. I'll feel lucky if I can get to all the books that I've named already, but I'm going to try to read as much as I can. So I'm very excited to see if anyone's reading the same books I am, or what books you're reading. I've looked at a few TBRs, so I know this is getting posted pretty late, but I'm excited to kind of be in the BookTube-A-Thon again in 2017, and I will see you guys around BookTube. Bye.